Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. I am so excited because it is time to create my October Flip and Roll TBR. If you are new here, Flip and Roll is a TBR game that I created and play every month or almost every month, where I flip a coin and roll a die to help me decide what books I'm going to be reading for the month. I always do 5 rolls and only 5 rolls because I like to leave a little bit of room for mood reading in there as well. Plus books that are already on my radar. This month I have 3. One is at the library that I need to go get. We'll see if I can make them fit with the rolls. But then I roll a die with using my little Castle die roller that was gifted to me from Melinda. Thank you so much. And I do have a black die this time. And the number of the die corresponds with a category. So if I roll a 1, it's for a series book. A 2 is for recommendations cart, which is books that were recommended to me by all of you at the beginning of the year. A roll of a 3 gets me a NetGalley book. A 4 gets me a book of the month book. 5 is a gifted book, and 6 is a Christian fiction. Once I have a category, I will flip a coin. Today I'm going to be using my little device to flip the coin for me to see if I'm going to be using a spinner wheel or a prompt to decide on the book. So without further ado, let's just get started with roll number 1. I don't really have anything I'm specifically hoping for. I would like to get some autumnal reads on here, whether that means mystery or a little bit creepy or orangey cover or specifically set in the fall season. I do have a few of those. So let's see what we're going to get for roll number 1. It is, can you see it? Oh, right in there. It's a 3, which is NetGalley, which is fantastic because I always want to be working on increasing my NetGalley percentage. Let's see if I'm going to use a prompt or a spinner wheel. Flip a coin.
Okay, flipping. It's heads.
It's heads, which is a prompt. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into these prompts, which were given to me again by my patrons at the beginning of the year. Let's see what I got. Ooh, read a book out of your comfort zone. So I am not very much of a thriller reader. I don't know that I have any thrillers on my NetGalley or books out of my comfort zone because I'm the one requesting them. Let me go look at my NetGalley list and I'll see if I have any and I'll let you know what they are. So this was really difficult for me because there's not really anything on my NetGalley that's out of my comfort zone. I'm the one that requested all of those. And so I want to read all of them. So even if it's like a romance, I don't always read straight romance books, but I do sometimes. If it's a mystery, I read a lot of mysteries. I read a lot of middle grade on there. There's just a lot on there that I read all the time. So there's not much out of my comfort zone, but there is one YA book that's short stories. And I'm going to say that short stories are definitely out of my comfort zone because I just don't normally pick them up. It's Gleanings by Neil Shusterman. I really enjoyed the rest of this series. I actually really enjoyed Scythe, which is the first one, and then Thunderhead and the Toll were okay, but I really love the first one. And then I have this 4th book in the series on my NetGalley, and it is really a collection of short stories set in this world of the Scythe trilogy. So I'm going to call this out of my comfort zone and we're going to put Gleanings on my TBR. Close enough to out of my comfort zone that we're going to count it. And let's go ahead and roll number 2. Oop, it is, can you see it? A 1. There it is. It's a 1, which is series, which I'm really excited to be continuing the series September Love. I read so many series books in the month of September and would love to continue. I just still feel like there's books that I pulled out. There's books on my radar, and Gleanings itself is a book in a series. So I would love to continue to make progress in series. So flip a coin.
Okay.
Let's see if we're going to use prompts or a spinner.
Tails.
Tails is a spinner. So let me go ahead and pull up my series spinner wheel. Okay, so here's my spinner wheel. I have 40 series currently on here. I don't know if I've fully updated it. I did take off a couple that I finished during the month of September. I'm going to go ahead and give it a couple shuffles. There's a couple on here that I'm really excited about and I would love to see them show up. So we're going to see what it gets me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. It's massive. All right, we're going to go for it though. Y'all. Oh my word. I definitely was not thinking of this one. This has over 1,233 pages. I will listen to this on audio, and I don't know that I'll finish it in the month of October, but I will start it because it's on the TBR now. Oh my word. Oh my word. This is book 3 in the Stormlight Archive, Oathbringer. And I know we're going to continue to follow characters that we've followed in the other 2 books in the series. And I did read Edge Dancer, which is the novella that's supposed to be read before you start this one. So I did read that. I'm ready to go. Oh my word. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go ahead and do roll number 3. It is a 3 again. Where did that go? Can you see it? Oh, okay. I'm going to pull it out of here so you can see. It is a 3, which is NetGalley, which I'm not sad about that. Flip a coin.
Okay. Flipping. It's tails.
Tails. Spinner. So I have no control. So here is my NetGalley spinner wheel. I'm not sure when the last time I updated it is, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And we're going to see what we're going to get for another NetGalley in October. I don't even know what I'm hoping for. Okay, Runaway Orphans. I do not own this book by Pam Weaver, The Runaway Orphans. It was published in June of 2022. So it is one of my older NetGalley books. I'm not sad about reading some of those older ones on my shelf. 2 sisters, 1 secret, a daring wartime journey. Desperate to escape their stepfather's house, sisters Amy and Lillian stow away aboard a train full of children being evacuated from London and the threat of Hitler's bombs. Okay, so a story about the evacuation. I have read quite a few of those. Arriving in the seaside town of Worthing, they are taken in by kindly Nora and her husband Jim. With their future now entrusted to strangers, can the girls finally find a safe harbor in the dark days of war? And will they find the strength to confront what they have been running from when their past finally catches up with them? A heartbreaking and uplifting wartime story of courage, sisterhood, and the power of love. Okay, fun. I was not thinking that I wanted to read a World War II historical fiction in October, but there it is. It's going on the TBR. I do like books with orphan in the title, so hopefully that is a hit. We shall see. I'm going to go ahead and roll for number 4. And it is a 4, which is a book of the month book. All right. I do have a thriller book of the month that I would love to get on there. Most of my book of the month are historical fiction. Let's see if we have to use a prompt or a spinner. Flip a coin.
Okay. Tails.
Ah, another spinner with the tails. All right. Here is my spinner wheel for book of the month. Let me shuffle, shuffle, and spin. I really kind of hope for the last word and get a good thriller. This is such a summery cover. My flip and roll is not in the fall vibes mood today. Let me grab it. I feel like this is so springy. It is definitely not fall. They're wearing like raincoats. There's a big bloom on the front. There is a bookstore, which I kind of love. I don't even remember what this is about. I do like Natalie Jenner. I've read a couple of hers now. This is a heartwarming story of post-war London, a century-old bookstore, and 3 women determined to find their way in a fast-changing world. It could be good. I just don't know that it's what I was in the mood for. We're going to see. And now for roll number 5. Holy moly. Ooh, that flew right out. And it is a 6, which is Christian fiction. Again, I do have some perfect. I mean, Jamie Jo Wright would be great for this time of year. Flip a coin.
Okay. Heads.
Okay, perfect. Heads. That means it's going to be a prompt, and I will have a little bit of control. Oh, give me a good prompt so that I can pick a moody book. I don't always read seasonally, but for some reason I'm just in the mood. Okay, I'm going to pick again. because this is pick a book, read the next book in the longest series that you still need to complete. This is not conducive to Christian fiction because I don't have any long series in Christian fiction. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll put that one back in eventually, but I'm going to pick another one. It's my game. I can do what I want. Let's see if this one is any better. Oh my gosh. Read an out of season book. No, I want an in season book. Oh, read an out of season book. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. So this is what I decided. I'm going to go with The Summer of You and Me by Denise Hunter. It's going to be kind of romance, I think, but it's going to deal with grief and be a little bit hard hitting, but it has summer in the title. So it's definitely not a fall book, but it's still hot here a lot of the time in Virginia. So maybe I won't mind reading a summer book. Maggie Reynolds is finally ready for love again until the past shows up in the form of her late husband's lookalike. Okay, so it's 5 years after our main character's husband has passed away, and it's going to be a story of her dealing with the grief and moving forward in her life. Not moving on from it, because you never do move on from the people that you've lost, but she's finally ready to let go and kind of let go of the dreams that she had for their future. Okay, we're adding this to the TBR. Y'all, I'm not thrilled about this TBR. I'm really glad I'm also going to be playing Leandra's TBR Harvest game, because hopefully then I can get some more seasonal reads in with that one, just as more options. What we have, two of them I don't have here. The first one I rolled was a NetGalley, and that's Gleanings by Neil Shusterman, Out of My Comfort Zone. Second was a spinner wheel, Oathbringer, Brandon Sanderson. What was the category of this series? Third was another NetGalley, and I'm going to be reading The Runaway Orphans, I believe, and that was a spinner wheel. Then we had a book of the month, spinner wheel, and we got The Bloomsbury Girls, and then we got a Christian fiction out of season. So I'm going to be reading The Summer of You and Me by Denise Hunter. I mean, hopefully I get to these. We'll see. Before I end, though, I do want to tell you about the 3 books that are on my priority reads for the month. My Patreon buddy read for the month of October is The Borrowed Life of Frederick Fife by Anna Johnston. I'm very excited. Elderly main character. It is very orange cover to me. That works for the season. The back is very orange. Frederick Fife was born with an extra helping of kindness in his heart. I mean, I don't even want to read the description. The last summary, though, just talks about the vibes again. Bittersweet and remarkably perceptive. The Borrowed Life of Frederick Fife is a hilarious, feel-good, clever novel about grief, forgiveness, redemption, and finding family. I mean, if there ever was a book that sounds like a Krista book, this is it. Again, I just feel like it's going to be really lovely. So this is my Patreon book club book for the month of September. Nope. October. And my Patreon pick for the month of October is The Postcard by Anne Barrist. And this was translated from French, I believe, and has won some awards. A vivid portrait of 20th century Parisian intellectual and artistic life. An enthralling investigation into family secrets and poignant tale of a Jewish family devastated by the Holocaust and partly restored through the power of storytelling. So I believe it's going to be connected to the author's life herself. In January 2003, is this nonfiction? It's historical fiction, so it's not nonfiction, but it's definitely based on the author's family. January 2003, together with the usual holiday cards, an anonymous postcard is delivered to the Barrist family home. On the front, a photo of the Opera Garnier in Paris. On the back, the names of Anne's maternal grandparents, Ephraim and Emma, and their children, Noemi and Jacques, all killed at Auschwitz. 15 years after the postcard is delivered, Anne, the heroine of this novel, is moved to discover who sent it and why. Aided by her chain-smoking mother, family members, friends, associates, a private detective, a graphologist, what is a graphologist, and many others, she embarks on a journey to discover the fate of the Rabinovich family, their flight from Russia following the revolution, their journey to Latvia, Palestine, and Paris. What emerges is a moving saga that shatters long-held certainties about Anne's family, her country, and herself. That just sounds really good. 4.35 rating with over 37,000 ratings. Yeah, it sounds really, really good. So I'm excited to read The Postcard as my Patreon pick for the month. Borrowed Life as my Patreon book club read. And then the group of us who have been reading through the Ember and the Ashes series by Sabaa here have decided we're going to continue in October by reading Air, which is a newer release. It just came out last year, and it continues in the same world as an Ember and the Ashes series. So I am not going to read the description. I did read it a while ago, but I completely forgot. It does have spoilers for the Ember and the Ashes series, even in the description. So it takes place in the same world. I think it's going to be a generation later or 2 generations later. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. I just know that we're going to continue the series by reading this one, which is the start of another series in that same world. So fun. So if you're interested in reading Air with us, then join in the fun. That's with Sarah's Nightstand. I'll be doing that with her. And I get to meet Sabaa here very soon. So here's my TBR from Flip and Roll and my must reads. 3 of those. 2 are missing in this stack. I don't know what we're gonna do in October, but hopefully I get to all of these. I mean, this one throws me off. This is so springy. This is a summer book. What's even going on? Flip and Roll was not my friend this time around. But I'm okay with it, honestly. I'm okay with it. It's going to be a great reading month, I hope. And we will continue the TBR Pile of Possibilities in a future video when I do my rolling for the game for TBR Harvest. I can't wait for that as well, so stay tuned. I would love to chat with you in the comments below. What books are you most looking forward to reading in the month of October? Have you read any of these? Do you think I'm going to like them? Give me some encouragement. So that I can make it through this TBR and hopefully really enjoy these books. Ultimately, I'm looking forward to it because reading is reading and it will get a lot more books off of my shelves, which is fun. I always love that. And if you've made it to the end and you're not feeling chatty, go ahead and put some kind of fall emoji in the comments to let me know that you were here. I didn't have enough fall on the TBR, so put a pumpkin or a little ghosty or a skeleton or something fun and fallish in the comments. All right, that's all for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to chatting with you in another video very soon. Bye.